What is going on, everyone? Anthony here.
And John.
And we are here to give you a very exciting announcement. As you know, John put up a community post the other day saying we were going to announce something. And in the wake of Resident Evil 3 and the excitement and the hype train as it rolls, we have something very special planned for you starting this week, leading all the way until April. And I'm going to have John kind of go into what we discussed about this idea.
Yeah, so for those of you who've been waiting for the announcement, here it is. As you can see from the thumbnail, we are going to be doing a Resident Evil Legacy stream right here on YouTube every Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're looking to throw in some more days to stream to get this accomplished. However, we don't have a set schedule yet. Stay tuned to the channel for more information on when those streams might be coming about. But so you might be wondering, like, what is the Legacy stream? So essentially, with Resident Evil 3 Remake right around the corner in April, we thought it would be a really good opportunity to kind of just revisit and explore the entire series that all of us here on the channel love, starting with the original Resident Evil on PlayStation 1, playing through all of the games in chronological order of release date here in America, all the way down to Resident Evil 3 Remake in April. And I think this is a really exciting time. Not only, you guys know how I am, exciting time to be a Resident Evil fan, but an exciting time to be a Let's Talk Resident Evil viewer and a Let's Talk Resident Evil content creator, because there's so much positivity, so much news going on right now with Resident Evil.
Yeah, we're really excited to revisit a lot of this stuff, because it has been revisited before on the channel, but now we can take that and revisit them with all this new hype with you guys, some of you that are newer in the channel as well, and we can experience this leading up to it just to celebrate, because especially with, you know, Resident Evil 3 being my favorite game of all time, I can't wait to just lead it all the way up to, like, the event. It's going to be an event, guys, because keep in mind, like, it's all these streams are going to lead up to the 48-hour Resident Evil 3 stream.
Yes, they are.
Or some kind of content that we're going to be putting out like that. So this is pretty much leading up for the really big game, you know, and I think it's going to be really fun, because we're bringing you this live streaming marathon, and, you know, it's just going to keep getting better.
Yes, and it's going to be, you know, something that you can always tune into at the same time, same place.
And keep on the community tab on YouTube. It's really important.
For sure.
You guys have been engaging greatly on there. We'll post announcements every single week of when we're streaming, so you guys know. You obviously know Twitter and Facebook as well, and Instagram. We'll be posting all stuff on there to keep you guys in the loop with just, like, news in general, just videos in general, but for live streaming, so you know when to catch us.
Yeah, for sure. So I would say on Sunday is the most important day. Sunday we'll post the entire stream schedule for the week.
So we'll get it all out there.
If we're going to throw in an extra day, we can accomplish
or a different time because of something, like,
because
stuff comes up.
Yeah.
We
emergencies happen. Stuff
yeah,
like
exactly.
That.
So we're gonna figure it out. But why don't you explain to them kind of like how we're gonna start it off on Tuesday?
Yeah, so Tuesday, 8 p.m., you guys are sitting there in your room, and you're like, hey, I get a notification. Let's Talk Resident Evil. Anthony and Jon are live. I'm going to click on it. What you're going to see is, you're going to see the Resident Evil, the first game, released on PlayStation 1.
No director's cut.
No director's cut. We're going to play the original game. And what we're going to do is we are both going to take helm of a character. And Anthony's going to play Chris. I'm going to play Jill in that game. We're going to play the entire game. We'll do whatever we can do to get the best ending. We'll do our best to just beat the game as fully as we can within a reasonable time. And then the stream after that, the following Tuesday, we will be playing through Resident Evil 2. And with Resident Evil 2, Anthony's going to play Claire A, I'm going to play Leon B, and we're going to kind of wrap up the game there. We're going to, you know, get the full canon, quote-unquote,
and we'll
story.
try to do that, both characters for 1 and 2 in one stream. So it's like one long fucking beefy content right there, you know, for everyone.
And then you might be wondering, hey, what about Resident Evil 3? What are you guys going to do for 3? Well, 3, one of us will play it because the game's relatively short. And we're going to have a complete breakdown for you guys, because there's a lot of games like that where there just really isn't a way to kind of split it up. Like in Code Veronica, one of us could play Claire, and then one of us could play Chris. In, you know, Resident Evil 0, one of us could play up until the first disc swap, and then the other person can play the second half of the game.
What we could do too for, like, Resident Evil 3 and 4, like if you wanted me to play 3 and then you to play 4, so it's like we both give each other a full shot.
And that's what I was
because you've never played 4 on the channel, like, ever.
So what I was going to do, or what we were going to do, is we're going to have a full breakdown of who's going to be playing what in the description of this video.
Right.
It'll already be decided ahead of time. You guys will already be able to look down and be like, I'm going to tune in because, you know, I've never seen Jon play Resident Evil 4, or I'm going to tune in because I can't wait to see Anthony screaming agony in Resident Evil Survivor.
Right, and we'll both be there for all of those
We'll
streams,
both be there
so
for all
pretty
of
much,
them.
even if it's just one person playing, I'll just like be, judging Jon while he plays RE4.
Absolutely. And just so you guys know, yes, Umbrella Corps is a part of this stream.
Oh no.
Yeah, it is. It is
Oh,
because it's
come
on the
dude.
list.
The
Now,
servers aren't even like alive.
the cool thing, even if it's just putting the disc in and looking at the menus.
Jesus.
The cool thing though about this stream is we do have plans at the moment. If we beat Resident Evil, a specific game in the series, like say we beat Resident Evil 2, Leon A, Claire B, or vice versa, whichever we decide to do, which again will be in the description below. If there is time left over in the stream to round out a complete hour, we will be playing some of the mini games too. So like Resident Evil 3 is a short enough game to where we'll probably play through 3. Anthony will play through 3, and then maybe we'll just mess around in Mercenaries.
Fuck around with Operation Mad Jackal.
Exactly, Mad
yeah.
Jackal for a little bit, and then when you get to things like Code Veronica, Resident Evil 2 Extreme Battle Mode, like if we have time, we'll get to those. Or what we could do is at the end of everything, if we do manage to complete every game, we'll come back for an extra stream or two where we just play the bonus games. We're not really sure yet, but again,
we leave it up to you guys to
yeah,
decide.
if you guys want to see us play them at the end, if we have time, that's fine. If you guys want to see a little bit of that at the end, if we have time per stream, that's fine. However, the schedule will be down below for who's going to play what game, and then stay tuned on Sundays on the community post to get any kind of Resident Evil updates for our live stream. We will still be putting out consistent videos on Resident Evil 3 news. Anything else we still have the file readings coming out. And we also have a new series that's coming out soon that we've been working on, including the Versus series, which we actually put on hold. I know people are going to be like, what do you mean you put it on hold again?
Yeah, they'll be like, you guys said you were working on it.
But we put it on hold.
We were working on it.
But we put it on hold because with Resident Evil 3, there's going to be more to talk about with the Hunters.
Right.
If the Hunters return, there's going to be more things to look at.
Because the first video was
Hunter versus Licker, and because the biggest debate between the two is speed. If the Hunters are as fast as the Lickers are in Remake 2, it's a completely different battle. We
don't want to make the video and it be outdated in like 4 months.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So, we didn't want to give you guys something that didn't include everything. Now I realize that if you do that, eventually there will be more stuff. But with the Resident Evil 3 announcement coming right at the tail end of completion of that video, and we're going to be giving you so much more content, I figured
we kind of shift focus a little bit. But the thing is real question before we wrap this up. Any stipulation votes we could throw in for games to make it interesting?
So, no stipulations because we want to beat them. However,
we want to beat them.
However, we will be playing through all of them on the hardest mode possible.
Okay.
So, I decided that early on. We didn't even mention that yet.
Okay.
Every single game will be played on the most difficult mode. That means Nightmare mode for RE2.
Remake is very hard.
Arrange mode for normal.
0 is very hard.
Not One Dangerous Zombie, but very hard. We will be going big dick. So Resident Evil 4 will be professional.
Yeah.
And it will be not New Game Plus, guys. We will be playing...
starting from the scratch.
We will be playing from scratch on all of them. No special weapons, no infinite ammo. A true love letter to the series leading up to Resident Evil 3 Remake. Thank you guys for all your support on the channel.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
That's the announcement. So hopefully, we get some thumbs up in the chat. Smash that like button.
Yep.
Like Nemesis would. And consider subscribing to the channel if you're new here. If you just saw this announcement and you think, you fuck with that idea of coming back and watching all of the Resident Evil games played.
Join the live stream discussion when it happens. Follow us on the community tab and all those social media platforms. And as of tomorrow, stay tuned for the Let's Talk Resident Evil podcast.
Yep. Thank you for watching, guys.
Thank you.